Good morning. All right. I was gonna make this thing into a big meme, but a lot of my fans, they cannot wait for the answer of how to cut your credit card bills in half without making any lump sum payments. All right. So welcome to the culture proof. Good morning. We cannot hold our secrets. Now you know you have been forewarned. Anything that comes through, woo, 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 from the great beyond, comes right out. All right. I cannot hold any secrets. I cannot cut any deals. All right. So here's the secret to cutting your credit card bill in half. All right. So in my case, right, my credit card interest rate, is for some reason it is now up to 19%. 19%. You know what 19% means, right? It's a lot. But I recently discovered these websites, all right? And I'm not hawking anyone. I'm just talking about a type of website where they find you a credit card, right? That is like lower interest, no fee. And some of you have tried it, right? But you can't get it, right? Right. Here's the trick. Well, there's two tricks to this, all right? There's two tricks. And it's kind of like, my what they call my journey so far. I think where I'm at is pretty enviable. A lot of people, like that kind of Kanye, Jay-Z, Drake circle, they're like, you ain't got no woman, like a fat porno star. It's like, no thanks. I'm more like the Pope. I'll wait around for a hot piece of ass. All right, so there are two tricks to getting those credit cards, and it's not just straight up applying for them. Here's trick number one. When you apply, transfer the balance. Transfer as much as you can. So the minute they approve your credit card, there's already a balance. So they already get money in there. All right? And usually you can transfer up to half of your balance. All right? And that means half your balance goes from a high interest rate to a low interest rate. That ought to cut your monthly payments some, don't you think? So when you apply for the card, right, tip number one, transfer some of the balance. You're not allowed to transfer all the balance. I read the fine print, up to 50% of the balance. So it's not like you can take the whole chunk and put it into a lower credit card with a totally different company. But you can transfer up to half of that balance. Now cut your interest payments, in half, a big chunk of it. So I call it cutting your credit card payments in half. Number two, the second tip is be totally honest. Be totally honest. Let's say this, all right? Here's a bit of a black joke, right? Let's say you're looking for a credit card that says no income required. But when you fill out the application, you lie. You put like 40,000, 50,000, even 100,000. Right? It's a black joke, right? It's a black joke from a poor neighborhood, right? You specifically look for a credit card that says no income required. But when you fill out the application, you lie. You say you got some income. That's where you get rejected. You look for a credit card that says no income required. When you fill it out, you lie about your income. So if you have no income and the credit card says no income required, just put 0. All right, so those are two tricks to cutting credit card bills in half. I'll see you guys later. Power to the consumer. Bye-bye.